Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'll be turning this tapestry blanket into a t-shirt. Now, as much as I wanted to make these pants, I didn't have enough fabric for this project, so a t-shirt it is. Now, I just lay out my pattern. I'm using a t-shirt pattern. I made this way difficult than it needs to be. I should have cut this on fold, but I forgot at the last minute. So yeah, that would have made this very easy, just a less step of me trying to line everything up. Same thing here, guys, cut everything out, make sure you mirror it or cut it on fold like you're supposed to. Here, I'm just cutting everything out, trying to save as much of this tapestry as I can so I can use this on different projects. So with this, I'm doing a small little tapestry collection, but I'll tell you guys more about that in the video. So right here, I'm just showing you guys how some tapestry blankets have layers, and you really want to be careful when doing this because it could come apart and mess everything up. Okay, now that I got everything cut out, I want to put them together, right sides together. So like I said, put right sides together at the shoulder seams. This is the front. I labeled it front while I was cutting it out. So yeah. I'm not sure if I actually want to do this on my serger or not because I don't think I have the right needle for this on my serger. So I probably end up doing this on my sewing machine because one, I don't want to break a needle, and two, the way all these little things are getting the little fringe, basically the raw edges, too much of this is coming out. But that don't mean I'm not going to try though. Okay, so I clipped everything at the shoulders. I'm just about to. This is one of the best investments probably I invested in is this table. Amazing. So I don't think I said this, but I never made a short sleeve tapestry. I never made a short sleeve tapestry blanket, hoodie, crew neck, t-shirt. I never made this. I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm pretty sure it looked the same. So the moment of truth. You know what? No. I can already see that that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna do this on my sewing machine. Switch the needle out to a heavy duty needle and go from there. I want to say it's already one in here. But yeah, it's already a heavy duty needle in here, so, and I already have brown thread in here. And I'm sewing this at 1/2 of an inch. Now that you have the shoulder seams sewn together, turn your crew neck right side out. And you want to take your sleeve and you want to turn that right side out. So basically it should look like this. This is the sleeve and this is the little loop part. And this is the opening, I guess. And this is the sleeve hole. I'm trying to make this make sense, but this is how it should be. Find the center point of the sleeve. I guesstimate. I know that's not the best thing to do, but actually no. To find the middle part, all you got to do is fold it in half, line everything up, and snip a very, very, very small cut into the sleeve and line that up with the middle seam. Now, I don't know if this is a lot of fabric. Don't know if I'm going to do this on the serger because one, I ain't got that. I don't have confidence that it's going to cut through this. And you just want to clip that all along the pocket. So this is what it should look like once it's done. The panel should look like this. The sleeve should look like this. Boom, boom, boom. And you just want to do this for the other one as well. The other side as well. The end of the sleeves right here is fraying a lot. So what I'm about to do is serge the ends of the pocket to eliminate some of this fraying because it's a lot. I don't think I'll be able to serge the whole thing down due to the fact that I don't want to put too much strain on this serger because I ain't trying to buy a new one right now. And hopefully that helps. So this is what it looks like now. I'm going to end up serging the neck hole too because that is fraying, not as much as the pockets, but it is fraying. And I want this to last. This will be going up on my website. If this video is up, it's probably already on my website. But I want for whoever to order this or buy this to have a long life with this. I want this to have a long life. So I'm protecting all these seams as much as possible. And this is a very good, high quality tapestry blanket. A lot of tapestry blankets be cheap, thin, and if you get a cheap tapestry blanket, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you worked with high quality blankets like this, and then let's say you order one off Amazon, you'll know the difference immediately. So everything's now looking good. I'm just going to, should I do this now? Yeah, I'm gonna do the neck hole now and get this over with, so I can move on with this project. So hopefully that helped. That added a little more tension to the neckline than I wanted, but I guess I had no choice. So yeah, I'm gonna try this on and be right back. So I just tried it on. The neckline is a little stiffer than I would want, but I feel like once a person keeps wearing it, it'll stretch itself out. And if when a person washes this, but it's only this part right here. So I feel like once I put pressure down on it, like right there, it's going down. So yeah, I should have turned the tension down a little bit, but actually no, it's fine. I feel like once a person wear it and it adjusts to the neck, it'll be fine. But pretty much I'm more than halfway done. All I gotta do is now flip this back inside out. So flip this inside out, and now it's time to do basically just hem up the sides, literally. I'll probably end up doing this on a sewing machine. So I want to pin along the armpit area. You want to clip that first to get that seam pretty much perfect. And then you want to pin all along and now all you gotta do is just pin all along the side seam so you can basically finish this out. I'm deciding if I want to do the bottom of this hemmed or leave it raw. That'll be a little distressed look. So this is what it should look like once you pinned everything. It should actually look like a shirt now. All the clips are on the side. I will be keeping the bottom a raw hem just to give it that distressed look. I don't want everything to look all neat. So yeah, I'm about to serge this along the seams. So here's the final shirt. It's a little cropped when I put it on. Well, I'll show you guys a clip of me wearing it, but it's a little cropped. I didn't have enough fabric to actually make it longer. All I had to do was add length, but I didn't have length. I don't know what's going on. With all the tapestry blankets that I have, they are very small or bare minimum. So I have 5 more tapestry blankets. So if you are interested in this tapestry collection, hit the link in my bio to go to my website if it hasn't sold out already. But yeah, this left a big mess. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. See you guys in the next one. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Like this video, comment anything you want to see. Yeah, see you guys in the next one.